Hmm. Salam, beautiful people. You're listening to Tea and Talk with Razzie and Rachel, the podcast where we get real about recovery Dean and trying to parent our inner children without losing our minds or our mugs of tea.
And I'm Razia, also an adult child of trauma. These days, my inner child only cries if there's no baklava left after iftar.
Today we're talking about step two. We surrender. We turn away from control and turn towards Allah, and more specifically, the promises of step two. We begin to learn to love ourselves.
And I think that's the miracle of step two. It's not dramatic, it's daily, one choice at a time, to give over instead of giving up.
Same, I didn't know how much control I was still holding over my emotions, my routines, my relationships, until I actually tried letting go. Not all at once, just in little moments, making wadu instead of spiraling, saying, Yeah, Allah, you choose instead of obsessing.
Yes, exactly. And that's what reminds me of this powerful ayah from Surah Ar-Rad. Indeed, Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what's in their own selves. Surah Ar-Rad, chapter 13, verse 11. This verse is such a recovery verse. It reminds us that Allah is the one who saves us, but we must take the first step. We change what's inside by surrendering what no longer serves us, and that is an act of worship.
That surrender is love. It's saying, I don't have to earn safety. By controlling everything, I can trust Al-Wakeel. I can breathe.
So, what does this promise of self love look like in real life? For me, I noticed it when I stopped apologizing for resting, or when I caught myself speaking gently in my head, or when I walked away from family chaos and I didn't feel guilty. Honestly, that's when step two feels real. Not in theory, but when you're alone, or triggered, or sad, and instead of spiraling, you whisper, Ya Allah, you are my protector.
That whisper is powerful. That's trust being born. That's self-love blooming.
And from this softening comes step three.
Hmm. Step three, the one that makes us go party nervously.
Please join us in our next episode, where we will be diving into something beautiful, the promises of step two. What does it look like to learn to love ourselves? What shifts? What softens? And what blooms? Or what should we be aware of as we go?
You are not alone. You're not broken. You're just healing.
And we're healing with you, with tea, with dua, and with steps that lead us back to Allah.
Catch you next episode for step three, inshallah.
And someone please bring more biscuits. Jazakallah khair.